Well, first week of work done. I better take the break off. I get home a little quicker. Yeesh. First week of work done. Good week. Happy about it. Encouraged. I like it here so far. Can't wait to get home. Gonna see my baby. Let's see. I shouldn't be saying all the time. I don't like it when people their videos to death. Got a lot of stuff planned this weekend. Oh, someone's got their lights on. Someone's not gonna be happy. Anyways, got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend. Gonna go to a party, and we got a photo shoot, and I talked about all that yesterday, so I need to shut up about that because I'm repeating what I did yesterday. I got nothing. I've been at work all day. I don't do anything but type. There's nothing exciting about it. I could sit here and talk to you guys about the code I just wrote. It would bore you to death unless you're a computer geek. Now, there is one thing. This is how much of a computer geek I am. I got to work this morning and realized one of my servers, okay, I have a bunch of servers at home and I have websites on them, and yeah, I use it a lot for development and testing and learning, and I also, have websites I'm trying to get popular. One of these days when I have a chance and get to be free again with some free time at home, I want to get all these sites together and be able to do effective promoting on all of them and make it all work as a team. Right now they're all just kind of floating around out there. I've got this thing where I'm doing the vlogging, but I also have streaming video at my desk that I was doing for a little while, which is actually connected to one of my websites. So I got to figure it all out and get a plan, because I don't want to just do tech talk, because there's enough people doing tech talk out there. So I want this to be fun, but my website, my side business website is tech. I mean, it's development, so I don't want to put these fun videos on there, but I don't really have a site for fun stuff, so I might create one. I don't know where all that's going to go. But anywho's it. I watched a Shay Carl video where he talked about, he always says anyways. I do the same thing, so I'm trying to say something different, like anywho's it. So, get to work this morning, find out one of my servers is down. I hate that. I can't do anything about it. I could invest in the power strip that you can reboot remotely via IP address, a little web page. You can go in there and say power off, power on, and see if it reboots, but I don't want to spend the money on that kind of stuff. So right now this thing's been down all day and it's killing me that it's been down all day. I can't wait to get home. First thing I'm gonna do when I run in the door after kissing my wife and the baby is run upstairs and find out why that computer's not running. But anyways, that's being a super geek. It's driving me nuts. I tried to call my wife because I knew she was going to be home early to get her to look at it, and she never answered her phone. It's killing me. Alright, so anyways, that's it. That's the weekend. That's my plan for this evening. I'm going to have all kinds of fun little things this weekend, so hopefully these videos will be more exciting over the weekend instead of me just driving home every day. But the name of the channel is In the Caddy, so we're in the Caddy, and this is what I do every day. Drive home from work, or drive to work, or go get food. That's about all I do. So, like I said, when that kid grows up, I'm positive I'll get more time where she can be a little bit more self-sufficient, that I can say, look, Daddy needs a couple hours on the computer, and she can go, okay, and go play with dolls or whatever. One weird thing today, it snowed south of here. Now, I live in Dallas. It snowed in Houston. Typically, Dallas is as far south as snow's ever going to get, and we only get it very limited times do we get it. Well, it was like the 34th time in like 100 years that it's ever snowed in Houston. So they're making a big to-do out of it on the news. It probably will on the national news because it's amazing. But it just makes me go, global warming? Huh. I don't feel like it's warming up at all. Yeah, I know the truth that it is global warming, yada, yada, yada. I know, I get it. It's the same, you know, this brings up another thing that I've always questioned. This big thing about conserve water, conserve water. When I was in school, I remember that the earth, and this is what I learned in school, I even re-looked it back up after these people with this conserve water stuff. If, yes, I'm a honker when you're staring off into space and the light turns green and you don't go. I honk. Anyways, any who's-its. We have the certain amount of water on the earth. That certain amount of water is consistent. It's either in the clouds or it's on the ground. It doesn't change. The water we're drinking today, this is why I remember this, because I thought it was so funny. Dinosaurs have peed in this water. Dinosaurs peed in this water, used it as a bathroom, and we're drinking it now. But it's been filtered, you know, it goes through its process. It evaporates, it goes up into the earth, and I'm trying to do a new way home, so I'm trying to remember what I was going to do. You know, it evaporates, it goes up into the clouds, and it turns into clouds, and then it's moisture and enough in the cloud, and then it turns to rain, and then it falls back down somewhere else on Earth. So, why do we need to conserve water other than, you know, here in our town, it may not be a lot of water, but do we need to conserve, I mean, do we need to make it like, oh, we're running out of water? Because that's not really true. And I don't know why that's something that people are saying. I mean, I don't get it, because that's not how I was taught. There's a certain amount of water and it gets recycled. When you drink water, it doesn't vanish, it comes back out as pee. When you die and they put you in the ground, all the fluids back into the ground. I mean, it's recycled. So maybe there's a problem with we don't have clean water anymore, but because back in the day they didn't care about how clean the water was. That I might get, because our processing plants only process so much water, but still, I just don't get it. I think it's a marketing plea thing that is, it doesn't make sense. It's not water, we're not consuming water and it's vanishing. I don't understand. It's always here. It just may not be, our lakes may be dry, but it's because we're in the summer and things are, you know, hot here in Texas, but it's still the same amount of water in the world, so I don't know. Anyways, that's my thought on that. Just think it's weird. Still don't have a way to close out these videos, and this is going to be a little bit of a long one, so still driving. Just thought I'd get you some action shots of driving down the road, because it's always pointing at me, so I figured I'd point it out at the road. This is exciting stuff, isn't it? Just like everybody else when they're driving home, looking at taillights in front of you. Woohoo!